walk into this room at your own risk, because it leads to the future. Not a future that will be, but one that might be. This is not a new world. It is simply an extension of what began in the old one.
My name is 1-2. That's WON2. What got me into graffiti was wanting to do something creative. Growing up writing like the bus systems, I used to see nicknames before it was graffiti. Concept of like style writing.
Stack 1, and I'm from 2 Zany crew, 2ZC. I'm also associated with a whole bunch of other crews. I've been writing graffiti 1986. What got me into graffiti, where I grew up, there was a lot of like gang graffiti. It was a way of staking a claim on a neighborhood. The gang stuff, it looks tough. And then, of course, growing up around punk rock.
The ego within everybody. If someone goes and catches a dope tag in a dope spot and it's writing for fucking 10 years, that's amazing, because that's part of the game, is being able to put your name up somewhere and it rides for a long time and then not getting buffed or not getting cleaned up.
There's some psychological aspect. Don't feel seen in some way, whether it's some kind of cultural thing or some kind of trauma thing, or that really pursue it hard. They need to be seen in the community of graffiti artists.
Wanting to do something with my life pushes you to be something better than the environment that you're in. You want to prove that. I just had a breakthrough. Yeah, you out here doing graffiti or writing and shit like that, but there is rules within it.
There was a few gangs that they would always cross us out, no matter what we were doing. My initiation into both graffiti writing and the gang graffiti and seeing what was around me, those things heavily influenced what I was doing. So I wanted it to look like that, but I knew that I could get killed behind that shit.
That causes an issue. You come out here fucking writing the way I write, yeah, you gonna have an issue with me. Absolutely. You can't duplicate what I do. Also, the way I drew these and developed these, you can't bite the way I do it. That's the point of it. So no, you can't allow people to bite what you do. They mean something.
Nobody asks us what we want in our visual space. And in a world where we are made to feel like nobodies, it's a way of saying like, fuck you, I'm here.
The gratification of graffiti being only on mainstream that diluted the concept. And it has nothing to do with skills or what you have put into it. It's just a matter of just, being the coolest kid in the room, and the room is Instagram. I feel like a lot of the writers out here today just write for civilians in Instagram. Half of the people that follow them don't even know shit about graffiti, but they got those followers.
Some people are doing it to be seen in a larger context of community of, like you want to be seen by everybody. So that the people driving down the street are like, fuck that dude, or there goes that guy again, and with more exposure through social media, to make basically glorified advertising art.
Like, it's graffiti don't have that no more, it doesn't seem. I feel like the younger kids don't have that. There's no personality in it. Yeah, toys refers to you're just a kid playing with toys. These cans ain't tools to you. This is just a toy to you. You're playing with it. That's why you're a toy. It doesn't have respect. A civilian should not be able to know what the fuck you're doing, man. That's not what graffiti is for. Graffiti is for other writers. It's your own drug that you control. So you're depending on other people to give you that gratificational drug into your brain is insane. I don't have a canvas that I don't touch. It's already risky enough being black, walking around and living in my hood. My goal is to write my name, evolve, get better, have style, and have as much shit writing every day. I don't want to be a part of the whole, the new version of it is just it's supposed to be an underground thing.
A drop in quality, I think it's a great disservice to what has happened before because there's like a quality control standard, a bar that had been set.
One thing that toys do is when they first start coming out, they just paint over people. Grown ass men who come out in their 40s to try to paint and literally just paint over people, and then they don't understand when you tell them, like, yo, you can't do that shit. And if you understood the culture, you wouldn't go do that.
At the same time, I kind of appreciate the fuck you, you can't tell me what to do. How are you going to tell me what the rules are in a situation that's not supposed to have any rules? That's just fucking vandalism and destroying shit. The nature of what separates from being a toy or not a toy is the acknowledgement of other participants in the culture. When somebody is doing something, quality or quantity, you can have somebody that's doing something that's fucking terrible, but they're doing so much of it that the people who are participating can't help but acknowledge them. Some of us who are a little bit older that have stuck to our guns about this whole shit, we're now at this crossroads where either it's like adapt or die. You either have to, like, suck the corporate dick to fucking, make your living doing that shit. You have to bend to their way, or, and make them believe that you're on board with their horseshit, or, suffer the fate of those that stick to their guns and refuse to bend, which is obscurity and being broke.
Swallow. Fame, put you there where things